Dwayne here, PhoenixTypewriter.com. We're going to rebuild an IBM Selectric motor today. And this is a machine we're going to do it on. I already got it out of the case. Let's flip it around. Let's unplug it. Not a bad idea, I guess. This actually squealed when I started it. And it's just a little sluggish on the... Probably the bearings inside here are just all the old oil is stuck, so I'll move the carrier out of the way. The screw back here we're going to take out right down through the guts here. There's a screw in the back of this first bracket. That's just got to be loosened. This screw right here has got to be taken out, and this motor's going to come right out of here. Alright, so there's a nut, there's a screw set to the side. Alright, I'm going to reach in here and take the belt off. And set that aside. And now she'll pivot right out of here. This bracket stays in place. I'm just going to go like this and pull it out of there. There we go. Okay, get this cord out of the way. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to leave it just... Maybe I'll just pop the switch out of here so I get a little more room on the cable here. Okay, there's a little more freedom of movement. So first thing I'm going to do is take the clutch apart here and take the clutch and pulley off. Loosen that one set screw and just pull this stuff right off. And we got all the pieces. Got the shim, it's just about deteriorated. That's what happens to those parts. Retainer, washer, pulley, and there's another washer right there. And we'll clean those. I'll clean those up in a minute. What we want to get to is we want to go ahead and take this bracket off with the rubber grommet. It only fits one way. Fits in there like that. These sometimes go bad, but I think these are good. And this side, same thing. We can take it off because it just lines up with the notch here. And we're going to go ahead and clean these up a little bit though with some lacquer thinner real quick. We just get in here and keep these kind of ungreased. Nice. Air gun out here. Alright. Good enough for TV. Let's set this aside. Put that back in there. What we want is the motor. Wipe off some of this initial gunk. So this has some brackets. One way I did this, I just flushed this through by soaking this and air blowing through here, but well, in fact, I'm going to do it that way today, and then maybe I'll take a next one I'll take the motor apart and clean it. So just get this cleaned up. There's a fan inside here. I'm just getting that hit with some of this cleaner, and I'm going to zap it with some air. Run that right up in the shaft here. Zap it. You can see this mystifying pretty good. Okay, so there's a little hole right there. That's where the little felt bushing is in there. That felt bushing is around this, inside this interior, and it's got a hole here for oil right there. Go ahead and squirt lacquer through. You can see the brown coming out of this, and I'm going to blow the air right through that hole. It's going to come out the shaft. Nice. I'm going to kind of do it in reverse. There's a little notch. I'm going to line up the air with that and blow it back out through the hole. So you'll see the hole will leak. Notch came out of there. We'll do it again. The key is doing this multiple times and getting it really cleaned out. Of the old oil. Alright, let's do this one more time here on the side. Back that way. That's it. I'll consider that side done. If you wanted to take these end caps off, you just remove these brackets on both sides. Maybe scribe so you know where they line up. So the other side's got the same deal. Set this in here and get this cleaned off inside of there. Same process. It's got the little slot right there and the oil hole up here. Alright, let's pull some more through there. So you can see the old oil, that discoloration right there. You can flush it till it doesn't have any discoloration. That's the best way to do this. Still got a little bit there. Got a little bit. I think one more time we're going to call this good. Let me go back and do it the other direction. Oh, I see some more dirt down in here. Must be done in a well-ventilated place. This is open air where I'm at. This mystifies this lacquer thinner. You don't need to be breathing that too much. Alright. I think she's pretty clean. Residue down there. Well, we can turn her on. Let's plug this guy in. Hit the switch. There she goes. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Now we're going to saturate it with Marble Mystery Oil, red oil. I'm going to soak that pad that's in there, re-soak it, let it absorb. I don't know about that. I don't know. Quarter ounce of oil. Let's let that soak in there. Go ahead this side. Get that little notch. If you want to get crazy, you can look inside and you can see the shaft. You can get some oil on the shaft inside. Let gravity come back down and hit that side. That all lubed up nice. Same thing with this side. You can look at the shaft down here. It's pretty hard to see down in there, but you can see it, and put some oil right in there. Let gravity bring it down to the bearing. Alright, just a little more oil. We're going to call this done. Soak that pad, soak this till it won't take any more. Wipe off the excess. Let's give this one a little more. I think it's full. I think we got it. That's it. Go ahead and clean these parts up a little bit. Hey, I got stuck on my brush. Come on, there we go. Alright, reattach this. Spring got a little crazy on me. That aside, clean up these two washers, just wipe them off, be fine. Okay, got those parts. Got a new shim for the inside of that pulley right there. So we'll take the pulley here too. Clean this little gizmo up. Clean the shaft inside real good. Okay, all ready for reassembly. So this lines up with that, and that lines up with this. So that goes back in there like that. And sits with the fan exit like that. And then we got a twist in here somewhere. Okay. This is still plugged in, so plug it just for safety. Okay, clutch first. It's got a flat spot here. See how nice that shaft spins now. It's just spinning super free and stays spinning. See that? That's what it should do. Okay, there's a set screw there that lines up with the flat spot there. Let's give it just a snug up here. Washer first. Pulley next. So put the shim inside the pulley. Spacer shim gets curled around like that. Fits in the center here perfect like that. Let's give this some oil. Put some oil on the clutch pivot right there. And that clutch pivot right there. Let's take this on. Make sure the shim doesn't wedge itself out, which it's doing right there, but you just got to hold it in place. Okay, it's way in there. The shaft's got too much clearance here, but we'll adjust that after I put the clip on it. Washer and clip. Retainer clip. So the retainer clip is just right near the edge like that, and we're going to just pull this, loosen this again, pull this back out to take the clearance up right there, tighten it up very tight. That's it. Let's plug it in and give us a little whirl. There she goes. Nice free play there. Look at that. That's as good as it gets. All right, let's clean up in here just a little bit while I got her off. Just a little air. Again. More air. And last but not least, a little bit of this great stuff here. That's just a super light lube that I like. Okay, ready. Put the motor back in. Let's unplug this and we'll swing this around the way she goes like that. Alright, we got one piece missing. Where is it? This guy goes on over here. I think about right there, like that. And we're gonna stick this in there. When we get to this bracket, it's gonna want to hang up right here. You just gotta push it, and then it comes to that screw. And when that screw, you gotta raise it up underneath here with your finger like that, so the bracket goes underneath there. So that's the trick to that. Don't unscrew that screw, or it's harder to put in. Okay, got that. Oh, that side already got by the deal. I'm going to jack this up. Oops. There we go. And push that screw up with my finger while I manipulate this. Can't see in there really, but like that. There we go. Alright, switch goes with, if you forget, it's generally the dirty side up. So that's dirtier than that side. So that's the way it goes. That's a good trick. My house is on off up here. Alright, let's put the switch back in place just to get it out of the way. Next thing is this piece goes underneath. Underneath here. Get a screwdriver that I like. Oops. Alright, that goes underneath there. That one screw and nut goes right back in here. There's the nut right there. Get this started. No need to crank it down yet. We can still move this back and forth. I'm going to put the belt on it. Like that. Just pull it about as tight as you can, and tighten this one guy down right here. And tighten. Check the belt tension with the pinky. Feels about right. Get to the other screw through the top here. Tighten that up a little bit. Or a lot. Alright. Alright, let's fire this bug up. Plug it in. Reach around here, hit the on-off switch. And we should have some life. Alright, time to check the belt tension again. Feels good. Should just flex a little bit. Not too loose, not too tight. It's just right. But see that free plane out? It was not spinning like that when I stopped it last time. It would just stop, and you also couldn't. You could feel it when you pushed this. That is a quick rebuild of a IBM Selectric motor. One last thing I'm going to do here is clean the belt off by flipping it on this back here, and stick a rag in here and just push it on this belt. And just clean it up a little more. Don't need any extra oil on that or anything. That's it. So belt tension is good. It's kind of hard to judge that, but that's good. I know there's a gauge for that and something, but that's just experience. If it's too tight, it makes noise. If it's too loose, it's going to start hopping cogs and possibly stripping the belt and other goofy things. But all right, she is ready to go for another 35 years, maybe. I don't know, these things last an awful long time. All right, being Typewriter, good day.